guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Melissa, otherwise known as Melissa or Mew, and today we are doing the 1000 subscriber Q&A. I just want to say really quick, thank you so much for over 1,000 subscribers already. I am so grateful for every single one of you, and I can't express how happy I am to have all of you on my channel and commenting and liking and subscribing. It just means the world to me, so thank you so much in advance for that. So let's go ahead and get started with the questions. I have quite a few, so I want to go ahead and start now. I'm going to start with the ones that I have written down on in my Word document. Most of these came from streams that I did, and then we'll move on to the ones that I have on Twitter. Alright, so my first question, I'm going to go ahead and leave these questions anonymous from who asked them. Some of them are doubles, so I got the question more than one time from different people. At the end of the video, I'll list everyone who asked questions, and if I missed you, I'm so sorry. Go ahead and comment down below, and I apologize. Okay, so first question is favorite simmer. I really like Life Simmer quite a bit. I think she's really great at what she does. I really miss her videos. I hope she comes back soon. So right now I think my favorite simmer is probably either, I really like LD Shadow Lady's, her videos, they're really funny, and I really like, of course, Urban Sims, so I think somewhere in between there is my favorite simmer. My dream place to live is probably here in Michigan. I love living near family, so I wouldn't change that. Of course, I'd like to live overseas for a little while, but permanently, I'd like to live in Michigan. My worst fear. I really hate confrontation. It's probably my least favorite thing. So like having to talk to somebody about just saying, hey, I think you're doing this wrong, or hey, you did this and it really hurt me, or something like that. I really hate confrontation. It's probably my least favorite thing in the world, so that's probably my worst fear. Sims or Stardew Valley? Definitely Sims. I've been playing Sims since The Sims 1, so there's no way that Stardew Valley, which I just started playing last year, or more like this year, could ever beat out The Sims. I love The Sims so much. Best book series? Harry Potter, obviously. That's not even a question. Next. One amazing thing about Han. This is referring to Prismatic Simmer. Obviously, she asked this question. I don't think there's just one amazing thing about Han. I think there's a million, but the first thing that comes to mind is just how sweet and kind she is, and genuine. So, thanks, Han, for always being there for me. I appreciate you. Alright, next, best Stardew Valley mod. That would definitely be the fishing mod, the instant fishing mod. I use it in my game because I'm terrible at fishing, and with it you can go ahead and you can catch fish almost instantly, and you get treasure in every single catch. So that's my favorite mod. Do I prefer recording versus streaming? That's a really hard one because I can get very easily overwhelmed when I'm streaming due to the social aspect of it, but at the same time I really love the social aspect where I'm live talking to you guys. I really do enjoy that, so it's kind of a toss-up for me, but I think beating it by like 1% would be recording, just because I have more control over it and I can edit out any of the embarrassing parts. Alright, my favorite memory. I have a lot of memories and I don't really remember a whole bunch. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but I have really terrible memory. But I guess one of my favorite memories would be going to Harry Potter World in London. I went with my boyfriend and my sister when we were traveling overseas last summer, and it was just the best time of my life. They surprised me that we were going there. We first stopped, when we first got to London, the three of us, we immediately walked from the station we arrived in to King's Cross, and I didn't recognize it because they don't really show it that much in the movies the Harry Potter movies of what it looks like from the outside. So we went straight to 9 3/4. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is this is so cool. I didn't even think about, we had our luggage with us and everything, and I had like two suitcases. My boyfriend had 2 suitcases, my sister had a suitcase, and we had it with us, and we were just in 9 3/4 the store, and it was amazing. And my sister said, is there anything you want to do while you're in London that you can think of? And I was like, I think that the Harry Potter studio is here somewhere. And they're like, you know what, I think you're right. And they're like, actually, we are going there in just a few hours. We have had this plan for the past few months, and everybody knew about it except for you. So we are going to the Harry Potter studio, surprise! So I loved that. That was amazing. Sorry for the long answer, but it just took a little bit more explaining. Favorite school subject. I actually really enjoyed web design while I was in high school. I did really well in it, and at one point I was actually helping the teacher teach other people how to do it. And he actually asked me a question once, and I was like, you're asking me? Okay. So I really enjoyed that subject, not because I was really good at it, but because it was a really great subject for self-expression, which I am a big fan of. Favorite cat breed? Probably either a Bengal or a Maine Coon. I love them both. Favorite time of year? Autumn or fall, whichever you call it. It's because it's during my birthday month. My birthday month is in October, and I also really love Thanksgiving and Halloween. Favorite song? I don't know that I have one. Probably, I'll tell you my favorite band though. My favorite band is Fleetwood Mac. So probably most of the songs from Rumors, their album Rumors, would be some of my favorite songs. I also really enjoy Sarah Bareilles, and I also really enjoy Pentatonics. So anything by them is pretty good. Favorite emoji? It's definitely the double heart emoji that you see next to my username on Twitter, and I use it quite frequently. It's in my, I think it's in my recents list in my message app. Favorite movie? It's kind of, it used to be a TV show, but they squished it all together and made it into like a 7-hour movie. It's called The 10th Kingdom. It's kind of like an alternate universe fairy tale. It's kind of like Once Upon a Time, but they made it a while ago before Once was even made. So, but yeah, it's really good. I would recommend watching it. It's very funny. It's kind of cheesy, but I love watching it when I can. Favorite anime is probably Ouran Host Club. I have watched what they've put out that's on Netflix right now. I haven't read the whole series, but I really love what I have seen, and I also really like Death Note, from what I've seen of that too. There's also one, oh gosh, what is it? It's like Full Moon, Cashite or something like that. It's so stupid, but it's this little 12-year-old girl who wants to become a singer, but she has like throat cancer or something like that. And she gets these 2 like little helpers who only she can see, who come and like transform her into a 16-year-old without any health problems, and she becomes a star. And she's like secretly is going back from being a 12-year-old to a 16-year-old star. It's just really weird, but I really love it. All right, favorite activity during summer. I don't really enjoy summer too much, to be honest. I think it's too hot and there's not a lot to do, but I really like jet skiing. I go with my boyfriend and his friend who owns a marina, actually. We go jet skiing on their jet skis quite a few times during the summer when we can, but it's kind of far away from here, so we don't go as often as we'd like to. Do I drink? Yes, I do. I drink not as much as I should. But I do try to drink at least 1 glass of water a day. I'm just kidding. That was so lame. Yes, I do drink alcohol. I drink it mostly on the weekends, and I don't drink a lot. I hardly ever get drunk. So, because I'm German, it takes me forever to get tipsy or anything. Do I have pets? Yes, I have Well, I have one that lives with me now. His name is Philly. He's about 2 years old, and he is a tabby cat, a brown tabby. Brown and black, kind of brownish, gray. I don't know. I would say brown. And then at my parents' house, I own a cat named Toulouse. He is also a tabby, but he's a yellow tabby. And then my sister has a cat at home named Steve. He's a gray tabby. And I would say all of them are my pets. So I love them all kitties. I just love them. Do I like musicals, and what are my favorites if I do? I do love musicals. My favorite for the longest time has been Grease. Ever since I watched it when I was a kid, I fell in love with it, and I love Grease. It's so good. Other than that, geez, it's hard to think right off the tip of my tongue. Obviously, Wicked is really good. I listen to that music very often. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm just going to stick with those two right now because they're the first two that come to my head. Favorite girl and boy name. My favorite girl name is Charlotte. That's actually what I want to name my daughter if I have one. I'm really into nicknames, so I could name her. If she's a tomboy, her name could be shortened to Charlie, and if she's, I think just generally I would call her Lottie, which I think is a really cute nickname. Favorite boy name? I really like Booker and Lincoln. But my favorite boy name is probably one that's been passed down through my family. It's Leander. I plan to name my son that. Excuse me. If I have a son, his name, because then I can shorten it to Lee or Andy. So those are my favorite boy and girl names. Do I have any dogs? No, I don't. I've never actually had a dog before. My family is very much into cats, so I've never had a dog. And what is my dream car? Oh, God. Fiat 500, a white Fiat 500 Sport. I really want one. I'm going to start saving up for one soon once I pay off my debt to my parents and my boyfriend, because I'm going to be getting a job soon, fingers crossed. So that is my dream car. I actually have on my desk, I actually have a mini one right here. This is kind of what it looks like. It's a little bit shorter in real life, but this is basically what it is. It's a little tiny hatchback. But yeah, I just have it sitting here. It's by Hot Wheels, and it's just kind of there to remind me that I have goals. So there's that. Now I'm switching over to Twitter for those questions. Next question is favorite sweet treat. Does ice cream count? Because I really like ice cream. If that doesn't count, then I would say my favorite candy bar is a Take 5. It's got like pretzels and peanut butter and chocolate and caramel in it. It's just really good. It's got like 5 different things in it. That's why it's called a Take 5. Movies or TV? I think I prefer movies because it takes me a lot to watch an entire series. I don't know if I've ever finished an entire TV show series. I just get bored. So with a movie, you actually get to see the end and get a resolution. So I think I prefer that. Top 5 bands and artists. Oh, jeez. Let me see. So I guess that would go back to my favorite song / whatever. Fleetwood Mac, Pentatonics, Sarah Bareilles Ellis, I'm just going to do top 3 because that's all I got. Sorry. Name some of your favorite non-gaming YouTubers. I don't really watch any YouTubers that aren't gaming, but as for non-simming YouTubers, I really like PewDiePie. I like Shane Dawson. He's a non-gamer. I really like Shane Dawson. And I think that's about it. Besides that, I watch that's not gaming. Favorite song at the moment. Favorite song at the moment is, let's see, let me open up my, I think I should do iTunes because that's what I've been using. No, not that. Yes, Jolene by the cover of Jolene by Mindy Smith. I think it's really good. I can't stop listening to it. I've been listening to it for the past few months, though. Just on and off. I don't listen to it constantly because then I'd get tired of it. But that's my favorite song right now. And if time traveling was a thing, what would you do? I would probably... Oh, jeez. I think I'd be really interested to see what my parents were like as kids and teenagers. Yeah, definitely as teenagers. I'd like to see what they were like as teenagers, like from 17 onwards to like their mid-20s. I'd like to see what they were like then. So that would be cool. How did I lose my first tooth? I don't remember. It's been so long and I have, again, terrible memory. But regarding my teeth, I do remember one time when I was 2 or 3, I was at church and I was sitting on a piano bench because they had pianos. I was just playing and I fell backwards and my 2 front teeth hit the piano bench. There's still, my teeth marks are still in the piano bench to this day at church. And luckily there was no bruising and they didn't like turn black and fall out or anything, but like I think they might have gotten a little bit loose at that point. So yeah. Next question is from Saucy Edits, aka Lexi, and she's asking, can you adopt me? You know, I would really like to meet you, but I'm not ready for any kids, and especially not a kid that is almost my age, if that makes sense. Like, okay, you're not almost my age, but like, you're like 9 years younger than me, you know, and it's just kind of like, you're too close to my age for me to adopt you, but I think we should hang out. Is that a good medium? Yeah, let's say that. Why are you so funny? I don't think I am. I think I've said this before, but like most of my funniness is non-intentional. Like ever since I've been in high school or middle school, I've hung out with people and they'll like just start laughing at something I'll say or do, and I'll be like, oh, that was funny. Oops, my bad. I didn't, like, that was not on purpose. So, yeah, I'm not funny on purpose most of the time. Why do you act so much like me, says Lexi. Why do you act so much like me? I've been around longer, so technically you're acting like me. Sorry about it. Are you my llama, says Lexi. I'll be your cat. I would love to be your cat. Blue Sims asks, am I fabulous? Obviously, darling, you're so fabulous. I would just love to meet you in real life, and maybe some of your fabulousness would rub off on me. So, yes, you are fabulous. And I don't know why I'm talking in a British accent to tell you that. I just think a British accent is a little bit more fabulous than an American accent, and I'm just trying to be a little bit more fabulous like you. So, yes. Who inspired you to start YouTube? That's a great question. I would probably have to say Vixella or LD Shadow Lady. I'm actually wearing Vixella's shirt right now. But they make me laugh, and they're just so genuine, and they're not acting, they're just being themselves. And I was like, you know, this would just be great to do because I'm so awkward and unhappy most of the time. I just think that this would be something that would make me happy. So that's what, yeah. First pet. My very first pet was a cat named Rhodey, short for Roadrunner, because he was found on the side of the road. He lived to be about, I think it was like 17 or 19, I think. And he was a brown tabby. He was so lovely. He let us like dress him up in doll clothes and stuff like that, and like hold him and like just play with him however we wanted, and he was just wonderful. That was my first pet. Next question. If you could only eat takeout at one place for the rest of your life, where would it be? Geez, that sucks. Does fast food count in that subject? I'm gonna assume yes. So I'm gonna say Taco Bell. Yeah, definitely Taco Bell. Do you ever get bored with an LP? Yes. If so, do you continue and find inspiration somehow or just end it? I hate leaving stuff unfinished. I hate it. I really do. So I definitely try and find more inspiration by just looking at the LP, looking at different perspectives, different ways that I can turn it around, make it a little bit different. Like my Harry Potter Let's Play, I've been really stuck on that. Same with my 100 baby challenge. I've just been getting a little bored with them, I won't lie. So for the 100 baby challenge, I decided I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna live stream it from now on, so then people can kind of give me suggestions and give me ideas. You know, just talk to me while I'm doing it. Something more fun. For the Harry Potter one, I just hurried up. I did a short lifespan so I could hurry up through the current generation because I wasn't happy with it, and I moved her out as a teenager, so now I get to start on the next generation, which is completely new, and it's better. So just stuff like that, just kind of looking at it, taking it apart, putting it back together in a different way, just makes it a little more interesting, I guess. What's your favorite meme? What? That's my favorite meme. The lady who's like, what? That's my favorite meme. Do you want to have children? Yes, I do. Preferably one girl or a twin boy and girl, which is not going to happen because I don't have any twins in my family history. What do you work with or study? I don't work right now and I don't study either. So I guess I would say if I had the choice, I would do web design previously, like I mentioned, or graphics. So yeah. Do you play any games besides The Sims? Yes, I do. I play Stardew Valley. I just started playing The Walking Dead. I play, let's see, I'm just looking at my Steam list. World of Warcraft, YouTuber's Life. Did I say Stardew Valley already? Planet Coaster, Life is Strange, Grand Theft Auto, Harry Potter Lego, Minecraft Story Mode. Alice Madness Returns, Death God University, sometimes Final Fantasy. I'm really bad at it though. Yeah, that's kind of what I've played. I played Undertale too, and I'm not really good at it, so. Top 3 favorite Starbucks drinks. Okay. Let me get out my Starbucks app for this. I'm sorry, my phone is so disgusting. That's what happens to leather. Let's get this out and I will tell you. Okay, I've been trying to figure out what my favorite Starbucks drinks are as well, and it's really hard. So I really like getting the tea lattes. So they're like iced tea but with like milk in them. They're really good. I enjoy that. I also enjoy getting a skinny mocha for when I'm feeling fat. And I also enjoy just like in maybe I guess what I'm drinking right now, an iced caramel macchiato. So yeah, that's probably my top 3 as of right now. I'm not really into frappuccinos. Yeah. Do you want a pets pack or a season pack first, or other? I would prefer a seasons pack. As much as I love pets so much, I think seasons would add a lot more to the gameplay. So fingers crossed for that. I can't cross my fingers, I have to do it manually. Fingers crossed for that. Favorite childhood albums. Oh, when I was younger, I didn't get CDs. Like I didn't have the money to buy them, and my parents didn't buy them for me, so I would get the freebies. So my first CD I got from a package of High C, which is a drink. I don't know if you know this. It's like an orange drink. It's not orange juice, but kind of. And it had different songs on it that were just random. I think one of them was Backstreet Boys on there. I got I got one from like a McDonald's meal, I think, back when they had actually good prizes in the kids' meals. And then finally, and from my cousin, she gave me an Aaron Carter CD, the one with I Want Candy on it and Aaron's Party. So I listened to all these CDs on repeat, and finally I was able to get my own CDs, and the CDs that I got for me, that my parents actually bought for me, were all of the Hilary Duff CDs, every single one, including the Lizzie McGuire movie CD. So those are my favorites, probably Hilary Duff. Yeah. What music do you listen to? I will listen to any music except for rap and country, most country. I'll listen to some country. I forget who the people are called. It's two guys and they sing the song Cruise. I forget what they're called. If you know what I'm talking about, go ahead and comment down below. And I'm really sorry, but I don't like Lana Del Rey, and I don't like, what is that girl that everyone listens to? And she's like, it starts with an M. I don't remember, but I don't listen to her. When did you start playing The Sims? When I was probably 7, maybe? Sims 1? It's been a long time. What Sims 4 pack is your favorite? Probably City Living. I think they did a really good job on that one and gave us a lot of content. Best Ben & Jerry's flavor. I don't really eat too much Ben & Jerry's. I have some in my freezer right now, and it's the late night one by Jimmy Fallon, and it's just okay. But I like anything with a lot of chocolate in it, so anything like that I would love. What's your favorite outfit that you ever wore? Oh, it's an outfit that I just recently wore to a wedding. I just got this amazing dress from, I think it was Express, and it's floor length, and it's the sides are cut out with like one like band around it in the middle, and then it comes down really deep. It's like a really deep cut further down than this, so it shows off my boobs really well. And it's just like a kind of a halter kind of thing. It's like cobalt blue with tropical flowers on it. It's just really pretty. I love it. So I liked wearing that. What inspired you to start your channel? Kind of already talked about that before. I want to it makes me happy, and watching other people makes me happy, so I really want to pass that along as much as I can. I know that I have not always, but more recently have had trouble with my positive emotions. So if I can help somebody else with theirs, then I want to. That's a good enough reason for me to make a video. Were you ever catcalled, and if so, what was your worst, most awkward experience? Yes, I have been, but I don't recall exactly how it went or what happened. I really don't. But I will say one time I did get checked out. I was being checked out by a guy when I was like younger. I was like probably like 13 or something. And he was like the same age as me, so it wasn't creepy. But I was visiting Jamestown, New York with my family, and we were walking down the street back to our hotel from a restaurant. And this guy was checking me out, and I didn't even see him, but my mom was like, that guy's checking you out. And I was like, Mom, no he's not. And she's like, ooh, he's kind of cute. And I was like, stop it, Mom, oh my god. And I just was like blushing like crazy. Ugh. So not really catcalled, but that's just something that I remember. Which Sims game is your favorite? This is the last question. Probably the most important. Just kidding. As for a series, I love them all, but my favorite is probably Sims 4 just because it runs so smoothly and it gives you a lot of like decoration options. Like there's a lot of great CC out there that doesn't cause too many problems, and you can decorate pretty much to your heart's desire because of move objects on and the alt key. So that's probably my favorite. Gameplay wise, I would say Sims 3 because they just offer it's like mind-boggling how much stuff there is to do if you have all of the Sims 3 expansions. So yeah, this went on for a while. I'm really sorry. I hope you enjoyed though. If you did, please leave a comment and a like down below letting me know. I will probably do my next Q&A at 2,000 if I ever get there. Thank you again so much for getting me to 1,000 viewers. It's a dream come true, honestly. I cannot thank you enough, so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you join my Mew crew. Yes, that's what my subscribers are called, the Mew crew, if you didn't know. And if you're interested in following me on social media, all the information is in the description below. So I hope to see you around, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye, guys!